Good morning, first graders. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020. Welcome to another week. This is our last full week of school. We do have school next week, but not for the entire week. This week's going to be a little different. We are skipping some of the stories in my view, and we are actually going to combine 2 weeks. We're going to combine some work from Unit 5, Week 4, and also from Unit 5, Week 5. So today and tomorrow we'll be working from Week 4, and then and then Wednesday and Thursday we'll be working from Week 5. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We are going to do some work with phonics today. Please open your student interactive, and you should be on page 132. Again, this is page 132. So we're going to do our see and say practice and talk about how we can remove sounds to create another word. It says name the pictures. Remove or take away the first sound in each picture name, then say the new words. So here I see pants. If I take away the p sound, I have a new word, ants. Here I see a ball. If I take away the b sound, I have the new word all. And here I see a cup. If I take away the k sound, I am left with the word up. All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about the long I and the long O. Remember, long letters say their name. Words that end in I plus the consonant blend LD or ND often have the long I sound, as in mild or mind. So you hear that long I, we see it, and we say its name. Words that end in O plus the consonant blend LD or ST often have the long O sound, such as hold or host. You hear that long O. Okay, so now we're going to practice reading these words. Find, the word is find, and I have that ND at the end, and that's my consonant blend, ND, and then I have the long I sound. And in this next word, I see at the end of the word that consonant blend from LD, and we're going to make the long O sound, to old, told. So I have the word find and the word told. All right, page 1 is finished. Let's go ahead and move on. On the next page, we need to read these long I and long O words. You should practice reading them at home too, but I will read them to you. Remember, each of these words either makes the long I sound or the long O sound. So on the lines that look kind of purple, these words make the long I sound. And on the lines that look like a light pink, those words make the long O sound. Mild, wild, child, old, bold, cold, find, kind, mind, host, most, post. All right, now for the my turn, you're supposed to say each picture name and write the letter I or the letter O to finish each word. So we need to read these words. All right, so what is this a picture of? These are bars, but what are these bars made of, or bricks? They're made of gold. Do you hear the long I or the long O? Gold. I hear the O sound, so go ahead and write an O between the G and the L. In this next picture, I see a child, and I hear the long I sound. Go ahead and write the letter I between the ch and the consonant blend LD. Child, child. All right, we're on to the next page already. You guys are doing a great job hanging in there with me. We are going to continue practicing long I and long O. We are going to read these sentences and then look for some words that have the long I sound and words that have the long O sound. When we see words that have the long I sound, we're going to underline them. And when we see words that have the long O sound, we're going to circle them. So make sure you have a pencil ready so you can follow along and do this with me. The first line has an example done for you already. Sandy finds gold in the wild. So you can underline finds and wild because we see that long I sound, or excuse me, we hear the long I sound, but we do see the I and we see those consonant blends with the ND and the LD. And then we see the word gold and hear the long O sound, the consonant blend LD. All right, let's read our next line. She holds it in her old bag. I don't see any long I words, but I do see long O words. She holds it. Go ahead and circle holds in her old bag. Go ahead and circle old. Next line. A kind man sold her a new bag. What about the word kind? I hear that long I sound. Underline the word kind. A kind man sold, I hear that wrong. O sound, circle the word sold. A kind man sold her a new bag. All right, our last line. Sandy has most of the gold. I've got two long O words. The word most you need to circle. Most. Gold. 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 Go ahead and make sure you circle most and gold. All right, that word gold is used a lot on this page. So now your job is to write a new sentence about the gold. So you have a sentence starter already there for you. Trace these words. The gold, you could say the gold was heavy, the gold was shiny. You could be really creative. You could say something like the gold was stolen from the treasure. Okay, when you're finished, let's go ahead and move on. On the next page, on page 134, we are going to do some segment and blend sounds, and then we are also going to do some work with the suffixes, ly and ful. So on this page for see and say, it says we blend or combine sounds to make words. Say each sound as you name each picture, then blend the sounds to say the picture name again. Okay, so what do we see here? I see a desk. So if I wanted to segment and blend these sounds, I would go desk, desk. Basically just sounding it out. What do you see in this picture? I see a train, train, train. And then in this last picture, I see a cloud, cloud, cloud. Go ahead and try that yourself at home too. All right, when you're ready to move on, let's take a look at these suffixes. So a suffix is a word part that's added to the end of a word. And when we add those letters, that suffix, we're actually making a new word. So today we're going to be working with the suffix ly and the suffix ful. So the suffix ly means in a blank way, and I'll explain what that means to you in the examples below. The suffix ful means full of blank. So for my turn, it says to read the words and write their meanings. So I have the word hopeful. I notice that hope is my root word or my base word, but when I add the suffix full, ful, it means full of hope. So hopeful means full of hope. So right here on this line, you need to write the words full of. So again, on that first line, you need to write full of. You can copy it from up here. So I've highlighted it for you to copy. And you need to write full of right here. So hopeful means full of hope. Okay, let's move on. The next word is loudly. Loud is my root word or my base word. I've added the suffix. See if I can highlight both of those letters. There we go. The suffix ly. So loudly means in a loud way. So I've highlighted that for you up here, in a loud way. So before the word loud, you need to write in a. You already have the loud, and then behind loud, you need to write way. That way this line says, in a loud way. Loudly means in a loud way. All right, we've only got a couple pages left to work through. You guys are doing a great job. I know I'm not there with you, but I sense it. I know you are. All right, our words to know for the week. These are words that you need to be able to identify and remember. The words are move, only, learn, ate, house. And I feel like these are words that you're probably already familiar with. So our job today on this page is to fill in the blank. Write words from the box to complete the sentences, and then make sure you read these sentences. That way you're practicing your reading skills too. All right, the first problem has one of the words already filled out for us. It's the word house. So you can go ahead and trace that, and you can either circle house or cross it off. That way we know we've already used that word. We can leave your house by blank. We're looking for a time or a number. If you're thinking 8, you are right. We can leave your house by 8. Circle 8 or cross it off so we know we can't use that word. Number 2, we have to blank before it snows. What do you think? We have to move before it snows, we have to only before it snows, or we have to learn before it snows? Move makes the most sense. We have to move before it snows. Number 2 should be move, circle it, or cross it out so you know you've already used the word. Number 3, when did you blank about the snow? What makes the most sense, you guys? When did you only about the snow, or when did you learn about the snow? When did you learn about the snow? Write the word learn for number 3, circle it or cross it out. And so when we say when did you learn about the snow, that means when did you find out about the snow? Number 4, I found out blank last night. We have only one word left, and the word is only. I found out only last night. So that means I just found out last night. Okay, so again, I'll read these sentences to you. Make sure you fill in the blanks. We can leave your house by 8. We have to leave, we have to move before it snows. Number 3, when did you learn about the snow? Number 4, I found out only last night. Okay, make sure you've got those words filled in. We have 2 pages left. We are going to continue working with our suffixes, ly and ful. Let's read these words. Madly, sadly, gladly. That means in a mad way, in a sad way, in a glad way. Helpful, playful, joyful. That means full of help, full of play or playfulness, full of joy. All right, now your job for the My Turn is to write the suffix ly, just like this example has shown you, or ful to make a word that fits the definition. So I'll zoom in on this so you can see it really easily. So the root word is sad, and we want to say in a sad way. Would we say sadful, full of sadness, or sadly in a sad way? We would say sadly, so you write your L and Y. All right, the word is skill. We want to say full of skill. Remember, we see that word full. We know our suffix needs to be full, but remember the suffix only has one L, F-U-L. So you should write skill, full, add the letter F-U-L. The next word, hope. We want it to mean full of hope. Again, the suffix full, hopeful, H-O-P-E-F-U-L. And the root word safe. We want this word to have the meaning in a safe way. That should be L-Y, safely, S-A-F-E-L-Y. Make sure you've added your L-Y. Okay, you guys, we've got 1 page left together, and then we are finished with our phonics work for the day. On this page, we're doing pretty much the same thing. We are going to write the suffix ly or ful to finish these words and then read each sentence. The first one's been done with you. Trace that suffix ly. The first one's been done for you. We made it home safely. Add your ly. It is storming. Would I say it is storming loudly or loudful? Loudly. Go ahead and add your suffix ly. Number 3, I am hope that it will end soon. I am hopely or I am hopeful. It should be hopeful. Add your suffix ful. All right, let's read these sentences one more time. We made it home safely. It is storming loudly. I am hopeful that it will end soon. All right, the last piece of work you have to do for the day is the My Turn. Write another sentence that includes a word with the suffix ly or ful. Okay, so your job is to write 1 sentence. You can use any topic you want, write about anything you want, but you need to include 1 word that has the suffix ly or the suffix ful. Now, all of the pages we worked on today have many, many, many words with these suffixes, so go back and find a word that you want to use. If you want to go above and beyond, you could write a sentence with 2 words, one maybe using the suffix ly and another using the suffix ful. Okay, you guys, so that's it for today. Please reach out to me if you need any help, and I'll have another video ready for you tomorrow. I really miss you guys. Take care. Have a good day.